Ahoy, how we doing? Okay, another game editions video then. Fish drinks beer. Probably would as well. Anyhow, yes, so you might be able to tell from the title, this is the Holy Grail edition. Some pretty special games for me, anyway, in this one. Spent a fair bit of money this time round, and I don't think there'll be another one of these videos for a while. I have got a CD32 video collection coming up actually. I reached the magic 100, which is quite impressive. That's to come. A couple more weeks, I should be ready. Yeah, so this one then, a few different systems involved and really good purchases, I think, in my view. Hopefully you'll like it too then. So without further ado then, the first can come from America, and it's gaming related, but it's actually a soundtrack. And is the arcade soundtrack to Grail. It's a 2-disc edition which features the first 4 Grail games. Double disc, some nice artwork there. And quite a thick manual with music notes inside actually, so that's pretty. It's pretty nice actually. And this is about $15 in total delivered, so that's just over £10. And there were a few of these on eBay at the time, including like the likes of R-Type Final and Gradius 5. I think R-Type Delta as well. So I've been on all of them, only won this one, but pretty chuffed with that. Not actually listened to it yet. I was going to put it on and have it on in the background, but didn't. Never mind. Moving on then, and I've got 2 games for the Mattel Intellivision, which obviously was the rival back in like 1980 to the Atari 2600. So if you around back then, you might have had one or the other. I wasn't really around back then, but I was, but not in the gaming sense. Anyway, first of these games then is a classic, and it's a bit similar to a well-known classic, but this is pretty well known itself actually. Really good artwork. So without further ado, Lock and Chase. Look at that artwork, it's just brilliant, isn't it? See all that? A lot of these Intellivision games had really good artwork actually. The back of the box then shows the one screen. As you can see, it's a bit like Pac-Man. Yeah, basically is a clone of sorts, but a bit different. It's got some differences. Okay, one cartridge, and dig it out. There's a manual, and in this manual it should have, it does have quite a few different screens showing you the game actually. And there's 2 of these, but the other one's in the box still. And that's the inlay that goes into the Intellivision controller. Very neat, eh? This cost me a whopping 99p. So I had to ask the wife for a raise in my pocket money. And she let me have this one, so that's quite good. Maybe because I sold the Mega Drive a couple of months ago. So Lock and Chase then, really classic game, good to have. It was a second Intellivision game, different seller, different time. Again, this was 99p, so not breaking the bank on these first couple of games at least. This is a different kind of box, and I haven't tried this yet, so I assume it works. I don't know unless it's an American only release or something, I'm not too sure. Anyhow, it's Demon Attack. Now you can see that artwork that well or not. Really, really nice artwork. So I say, you can see it's quite a different kind of box, very different. The inside is slightly different too. Did I show you the back? I can't remember. There you go, there's the back. Kind of a Space Invaders-ish in places, but there's also, I think that bit is a scrolling section, but I haven't played it yet, so can't really tell you too much. This says video game cartridge for Mattel Intellivision system and the Sears Super Video Arcade. I know nothing about the Sears Super Video Arcade, but I'm sure some of you out there do. So it might be like a dual cartridge or something. I remember there were some like Amiga games which also ran on your Atari ST as well, things like that. So maybe this is like an earlier version of that. Nice big colourful big manual. I'll show you briefly some inside. Here's a warranty card as well, that's nice. There we go, look at that artwork. Brilliant. The cartridge then. Looks brand new, really does look brand new. and there's 2 of these which go in the controller. So yeah, not tried this yet. I know Minx36 Craig, he mentioned this to me a few days ago, and I said I'd already purchased it. So he said this is a really good game, so I'm pretty sure it is anyway. Moving on then. Okay, one game only for the Amstrad CPC. Not buying too much for the Amstrad anymore, to be honest. There are only a few things I want to get hold of. This was a surprise win, actually, from eBay. It's only bid the starting price on it, and no one else bid on it, which is quite surprising. I do have this for the Amiga, and it's a different sort of box for the Amiga, so but this is a lovely Amstrad case. Without further ado, Enlightenment Druid 2. I actually have this on a compilation, a Computer Hits compilation. So, but it's nice to get the original box. Commodore 64 screens on the back, so they're a bit washed out, of course, as the system was. The Amstrad one's nice and colourful. Now, I've got the Amiga one down to show you the difference. It's the same artwork, but a different sort of box in total, in general. I think you can get the Amiga one like this as well. I'm pretty sure you can. I could be wrong. Anyhow, it's all the same on the inside. One cassette. This says about the Amstrad display. Slightly different to the others, apparently. Yeah. And a nice big chunky manual. Absolutely loads in it. Tells you a long story. This is set something like 100 years or something after the original Druid. Yeah, if you don't know about Druid or its sequel here, it's Gauntlet-ish in places, but you also cast spells and collect stuff, things like that. Really good game though for the Amstrad. So I'll stick with the Amstrad then, but a different system, and that be the GX4000. And in my last Game Editions video, I mentioned near the end, I believe, that I had a GX4000 game in the pipeline. I've won it, I was waiting for it to come through. And yeah, it's through. But I didn't get just one game in the end. I've ended up getting 3 games since that last video. So 3 more GX4000 games, which takes my total up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 out of about 25 games that are released for the system. So that's not bad. Anyway, this game is one of the rarer games and one of the more expensive ones. And it did cost me over £40. A lot for a GX4000 game. But again, it's not the most expensive. That'd be the one and only Chase HQ2, which I think there are 2 copies in existence, possibly more. And I'll never get hold of that. The game's crap as well. So anyway, this one, Mystical. This is also, it'll come out in a few systems anyway, but this is the system you want it for, or I want it for. Cut the screens in the back there. Yeah, the bottom one's like a game area. So what it does is vertical scrolling. It's kind of like a shoot 'em up, cross between a vertical shooter and, say, along the lines of Ikari Warriors, for example. You walk along. It looks funny when he walks, almost looks like he's doing a moonwalk or something. And various people, enemy, come down, and some throw things at you, some shoot at you. You get pickups which improve your energy, improve your firepower, do some really cool magic spells and stuff like that. And I think there's like sort of bosses at the end of each level. I think there's about 4 levels. So, but it's really good. It comes out really well on the GX4000. One of the better games. Doesn't have the manual though, so a shame. As usual, cartridge in the middle. Quite odd, but different. Nicely different, I think. Yeah, so it says all the systems it works for on the top. Video game cartridge. Different languages on the back. Alright, the second one then. This one comes from France, so it's an international edition as well. Funny thing about this game is there were 2 of them on eBay, one from France, one from England. And the English seller, his auction sold for over £40. This cost me £16 from France, plus postage, so about another £7 or something. That's Batman. So I've literally got this for half the price of whoever won the English auction did. Batman then the movie, 2 screens on the back, one shows a platform action, one shows a driving section. This is complete with manual, cartridge in the middle. Not played this yet, so I can't tell you too much about it. Have a cut of Batman games for the Amstrad, including the original isometric, classic, and at least one of the others. So yep, this pretty good deal then. £16 plus postage. And the final GX4000 game, pretty good one. Another racer. There weren't many racers, weren't many games. Psycho Fox Dave, if he sees this video, he might like this one. Crazy Cars 2. The only Crazy Cars game that got released on the GX4000, despite there being a further game, but obviously the GX4000 was a failure, as we know. Couple of screens on the back. This is almost identical to the basic Amstrad release. I think the music might be different, and the sky or the dashboard is a different colour. That is pretty much it, unfortunately. Manual and cartridge. Not played this yet, but it should be quite good, really. Shouldn't be that bad. This one, I can't remember how much it's cost me. I think it was just over £20. I could be wrong. Okay, hello, I'm back. Slight interruption there. I'm back. Yes, right. So I've got 4 Amiga games to show you then, and the first of them, I love this game on the Amstrad, and I have to get the Amiga version. Actually, I have the Amiga version, but the discs don't load anymore. It's a bit temperamental. So without further ado then, that game is Dragon Spirit. Really did enjoy this game on the Amstrad. Now as you can see down the bottom there, in that sticker, you'll probably be able to see it, it says Atari ST, but this is the Amiga version. Well, the Amiga version is in here. Look at the size of this plastic case. Mental. And that is the Amstrad version. Difference. I was expecting that sort of size, not this. So I was a bit surprised. Gameplay of this for the Amstrad ages ago, and also for the TurboGrafx ages ago. That's the best version. Take my word for it. Well, out of the ones I played. This then, pretty poor really. A lot of the 80s arcade conversions didn't come out too well. The inlay doesn't fit in, so it makes you wonder about this box in a way, but the rest of it seems to, oh well, that's been pretty well done. Only instructions are in English, but I know how to play Dragon Spirit anyway. So I took the disc out to chuck it in there, and there's one behind it. And that disc is the Atari ST version. So, anyone out there, or those of you out there have an Atari ST, don't have Dragon Spirit, first come first serve. I don't know if it works or not though. So yeah, bottom line, this isn't a particularly great game for the Amiga, but it's alright. A bit disappointing. Same size as the GX4000 carts. Okay then, 3 more games. All these 3 are pretty rare for the Amiga to find them. First of them, pretty good. It's basically based on a heavy metal band, which I think they're still going. Been around since the 70s. Should give you an idea it is, if you know your Amiga games. Motorhead. Lemmy on the front there. Classic band, brilliant band live by the way, if you've never seen them, you really should. Saw them at the Download Festival a couple of years ago. Brilliant. Probably the best band there, to be honest. A few screens anyway on the game. A few screens down the side there. If you don't know about this game, it's basically a Golden Axe clone, and it works really well. It's brilliant. You play Lemmy. It's just a one-player game. You've got 6 levels to get through. Manual disc. And each level is music based. Now, obviously, even now there's still plenty of music division, shall we say. Each level then, first level for example is Rap City, so you take on guys with baseball caps, stuff like that. Second level is Country and Western, you can get a woman with a whip, if I was whipping you, fine. Got lots of little bonus stages as well, which, there is one on the back there but it's pretty small. One's like a beer tapper, or whatever it's called, you collect the beer or drink it. Another one you're on a bike, you'll collect the things and avoid certain things. Pretty neat stuff actually. I think you're driving a tractor on one as well. Motorhead's a great fun game then. There was a PlayStation game called Motorhead. It's a racing game though. Nothing to do with the band. Brilliant addition to the collection, that one. 2 games left. And this come through this morning, all the way from Italy. On the description it did say the box is knackered, so I will show you what's up with the box. The game itself works perfectly, nothing else. This game, it has one of the best names for a shoot 'em up I think there could be, and it is Venom Wing. Some always push their luck looking for the edge and beyond. You're different, tough warrior, not out for the money, just for kicks. Yeah, this is a 4-level, mainly horizontal scrolling shoot 'em up, although 2 of the levels, despite the side-on view like a horizontal scrolling shooter, you actually work your way up the screen. Bit different. Some nice music at the start. But the in-game, there's no music, it's just sound. Got some odd sound in it. Not enough atmosphere though. Still got a lot of plastic. I haven't taken it all out yet. The manual, well, it's not a manual, it's a piece of paper. I don't know if there is a proper manual or not. That's all there is. The discs too, 2 discs. That's all there is. So yeah, it's well, I'm not disappointed with that. In the box, it's sellotaped around most of it to hold it together. The chances of finding this on eBay or another one turning up boxed, clean condition are extremely rare. There's probably one on there now, I said that, for about 99p, but there we go. I had to get it from Italy. This cost me just over £20, I think, from Italy. Yeah, it's not the best, definitely not the best shooter on the system, but it's one I had to have in the collection. So that leaves one more, and this is the holy grail of this edition. I mean, there's been some kind of impressive games there, the GX4000 ones, which are not quite a holy grail, but pretty much up there. Motorhead, Venom Wing, pretty rare. This one then, it's quite funny in a way, because about a month ago I did an Amiga add-on I got, like an edition. It's a hard drive, which you can play games straight through A1200 because they're all on the hard drive. And oddly enough, I played this game on that video. I did a little gameplay of the game on a video, and I said on the video, like, I'll never see this game on eBay. I saw it once before, I think from Holland, for like £55 by it now, which in some ways maybe I should have done then. So amazingly, as I do, check eBay every other day or something like that, and lo and behold, from America, Lethal Excess, Wings of Death 2. Never thought I'd see this game again, to be honest, on eBay. Very lucky if I did. Box, of course, you can see, nice box actually, pretty good condition. Screens on the back there. Sequel to Wings of Death, which is just as hard to find. I'd love to get hold of that, I really would. I don't need to see that on the dragon. There's actually a man on the dragon there. So this is a 5-level, pretty tough vertical scrolling shooter. It can be for 2 players, which is absolutely lethal with 2 players. I did a gameplay of it and got through the first level. You might have saw that video. I will do another gameplay of this. Will be my shooters videos. In the box there, comes in another nice little box. Really good condition. 2 discs, which are Amiga and Atari ST. You can see that. And instructions are on the back of a poster, which is just the front cover. So it's quite nice. There you go. You can see that whole cover a bit better. On the back, it tells you the different types of weapon down here. Special weapons, which last for like 10 seconds, and various things like energy, score, speed, continues, and also the skulls, which totally delete your weapons or destroy you. Yeah, so it's a tough, pretty unforgiving shooter actually. I still love it. This is one of my holy grail games. I mean, along with the original Wings of Death, which I'd love to get hold of. There's not many other shooters I really want. Well, I do want them all, but ones I go mad for, and this is one of them. This I loved it back in the day, as we say, a lot, and I was just so surprised it come up. I get it. I thought, well, I read through the whole description. I thought, yeah, it works. That's good. I mean, I could play it obviously off the hard drive. I thought, well, if I'm going to pay a load for a game, it'd be nice if the game works as well. I won't need to use these discs because I've got it on that hard drive. You probably want to know the price of this. I'll tell you anyway. And this is why I won't be buying anything else for a while. This cost me, postage from America, about £55. This was a lot. Choice I made. No one knows my wife, I don't think on here, so don't tell her. She might kill me. I'm absolutely delighted to have this game. As frustrating as it can be, this was a must. Yes. This, I mean, if you saw the video, you know this game also has. It looks pretty good. It's a decent shooter. It's not the best. It's not the best shooter, but it's really good music in it as well. And that is one of the pride of my Amiga collection. Out of the 100, 150 games I got, that's got to be one of the best. One of the most important. Be the last one of the last games I'll ever get rid of, if I ever got rid of them, which I won't. Yeah. So there we go. 3 extra GX4000 games, pretty good. Got the rarities for the Amiga, and that Holy Grail game. I'm happy, believe it or not. Happy days. Yeah, so I've got a CD32 collection update coming soon. That'll be 100 CD32 games. It's quite a nice milestone. I'm doing a small compilation video about some Amiga shooters, which I'm not going to do longer plays of because they're just impossible to play. I'm going to put them all together in one video. Be like 7 games in one vid. Only be about 15 minutes long or something like that. I don't know. That's about it for now. Not too much more spending. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.